to do a really basic tutorial on how to apply and blend eyeshadows. I've done a couple of basic tutorials in the past and many of you had requested that I do one for eyeshadow application. So I hope you will find this video useful. So I've used only a single eyeshadow just to keep it really simple and basic for beginners who are just starting out using eyeshadows. So what I really want to show in this video is really the technique of blending. So once you've got the hang of that, you can easily extend it to multiple eyeshadows. But for keeping it really simple, really basic and really easy to understand, I'm going to use only a single eyeshadow. The eyeshadow I've chosen for this tutorial is actually one of my favorites. It is the shade Endless Chocolate from the L'Oreal Paris Infallible eyeshadow range. It's a dark bronze chocolate color. I'm wearing it on my eyes right now. So I've chosen a dark color on purpose for this video so that you can easily see the difference with the unblended and the blended look. So I hope you'll find this useful, and let's get started with the tutorial. So I've got my Endless Chocolate by L'Oreal eyeshadow here. To apply this, I'm just going to use my finger, and to blend it later on, I'm going to use a fluffy blending brush. So using my finger, I'm first applying the eyeshadow to the center part of my lid, and then I'm going to apply it all the way to the inner corner, and just making sure that my entire lid is smoothly and evenly covered by the color. Now by mistake, I've got a little color beyond my socket line, so I'm just going to clean that off with a dry tissue. When you're applying the eyeshadow, make sure you don't go beyond the socket line. Now I'm going to use a blending brush. This one is by Coastal Scents, and using this really low pressure gentle motion, I'm going to blend the eyeshadow all along the edges, that is all along the crease line. What we basically want to do is we want to create a very diffused edge. We don't want any harsh lines. So I'm just using a back and forth wind wiper kind of motion all along the socket line, all along the edge of the eyeshadow that I've applied. And generally the outer corners can get a little neglected because most people tend to blend along the middle part of the socket. So just ensure that your edges, your inner and outer corner are not neglected, and you have a smooth diffused edge all along the eye. A very important thing to keep in mind is to use really gentle pressure and to use a brush that is soft and fluffy, because if you use a brush that is too hard, too dense, or if you use too much pressure, you'll basically end up taking off the eyeshadow. You don't want to do that. We just want to diffuse the edge. Another thing to keep in mind is that to not blend it in a very large area. Like you can see, I'm just sticking to the socket line area when I'm blending. Try to keep the diffused edge along the socket, and definitely don't go all the way up to the brow bone. So here's a close-up. As you can see, the eyeshadow is quite nicely blended now. It looks smooth, the edges don't look harsh anymore, and we're pretty much done here. I'm just going to finish off the look by applying some mascara. And this is the finished look. Just simple single eyeshadow blended nicely in the crease with 2 coats of mascara. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found this useful. If you'd like to see some other basic tutorials, I have linked them right here. You can click on either of these to watch the full video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I also have a second channel on YouTube where I'm doing vlogs and recipes, so I'll put a link to that in the description box below. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as my blog. All my links are given below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back with another video soon. Bye.